me bring him on first. Hello, sir.
How are you doing, Ben? Just waking up.
I'm doing fine. In fact, right now, I'm the most happiest guy in the world. It's not easy to have you on the show because I know you are an extremely busy man and you have a lot of stuff to take care of. So I'm very honored that you can actually honor my request to come to the show. You're welcome,
No
sir.
problem.
Yes, sir.
Problem.
Sir, let me give you at least 30 seconds to introduce yourself to the viewers.
Anyway, my name is Samuel Osemene. As you can tell, I'm a Nigerian from Delta State. I live in the United States. And currently, supporting Peter Obi for president. And I created the Nigerians for Peter Obi platform, where we're pushing for his candidacy to be the next president of Nigeria.
Good. Just give me a minute, sir. I want to share the link to that group. Oh, I think that group is already filled up now. Okay.
Yeah,
if
we have
anybody...
we have another the third one. We have group 1, group 2, and group 3. I think group 3 is available. Maybe one of my guys can share the link as we speak.
Okay, please, if anyone can share the link, let them share the link on the group. Then I can share the link on this platform. So people who want to join the struggle to work for Peter Obi, they can actually use the link to join the show and to join the WhatsApp group. Now, let's go to business. I remember when you sent the link of Nigerians for Peter Obi to me on WhatsApp, I instantly said, because this link is coming from you, that is why I'm going to join. And then when I joined the group, I was impressed with what was going on there. In fact, I didn't know that we have a lot of brilliant Nigerians like that. So good job for you and the team on what you are doing. But now, being a host, I can't canvass for Peter Obi. I can't canvass for any candidate. And that is why I'm happy that you are here. Please tell Nigerians why they should support and vote for Peter Obi as our next president. The floor is yours, sir.
All right. Thank you, Ben. Any well-meaning Nigerian knows fully well that Peter Obi is the best candidate for the job. Let's keep it real. My job here is to sell my candidate, and it's very clear. So Peter Obi is the best candidate for the job. If you look at what is happening right now in Nigeria economically, the economy does not look good. Peter Obi has a plan to restructure our economy. What you see in Nigeria today, there's no middle class. Either you're rich or you're poor. And a society cannot sustain itself with that kind of system where there's no middle class. Because the middle class is the bridge, is the middle that bridges the gap. Currently, students are still on strike. In Nigeria, as we speak, a 4-year degree program takes about 7 or 8 years because of strikes. Every year there's a strike. Our politicians have money to spend, money stolen from us to spend, but they can't pay teachers. Students can't be encouraged or supported to go to school. But all these politicians, they have their children overseas going to school, training them so that they can come back to Nigeria and start where they stopped from, their parents. It's not fair. And I think the system has to change. Peter Obi has a vision of a new Nigeria. That's why we believe that Peter Obi is the new way forward for a new Nigeria. If you look at his record when he was the governor of Anambra State, it's there. Whenever he speaks, he will challenge anyone. I said, go check it out. This is what I did. Check it out. People say he's stingy. He doesn't spend money because he does not give bribes. We know what it's all about. All these vultures in our government, contractors, they may not like it, they may call it stingy, but yes, we love him for being stingy. It's public fund. Peter Obi said, I'm not going to give you government money for you to be rich or enriching yourself. If you work you get paid. Nigeria, the average Nigerian currently, if you look at the statistics, everyone, more or less, everybody is struggling to survive if you're in Nigeria. And most families depend on people overseas to send them money, to send money to them in Nigeria to survive. Why is that? I've never been in Nigerian politics before. I stayed away. People have encouraged me many times to go back to Nigeria to run for office. I said, no, I'm not going to do that. And I still maintain it. I'm not still going to do it. My job is to be a private citizen, support candidates. I don't support parties. If you're a good candidate, whether you're APC or PDP, I will support you. But this idea that people are too loyal to a political party is crazy. Just like the other guy that just left. He talked about who he's supporting. That's fine. But he's talking about state police. Does he understand the consequences of every state in Nigeria having their own state police? I don't think he understands that. He talked about, let's not play the ethnic card. But if you dissect his statements, he's playing the ethnic card. He knows 100% that Peter Obi is the best candidate. Honestly speaking, the other two candidates have nothing to offer Nigerians. Let's be real. What can an 80-year-old man offer to a 20 or 30-year-old person? The vision is not there. These are the people that should be at home with their grandchildren, retired, and stay out of politics. Must they die in office? Are they entitled? This idea of entitlement, I'm entitled to be there. It's my turn. It's sickening. Nobody's entitled to be anywhere. But guess what? It's our turn. It's Nigerian people's turn. We'll be heard. The days of deep pocket, bribery, and corruption will be limited in this election. We are watching. The youth are angry. Well-meaning Nigerians are upset. Nobody, I keep saying it, nobody in their right thinking mind will look at Nigeria today and look at the candidates and say that P2B is not the most qualified person to be the president of Nigeria. Some of us are driven by ethnic sentiments. That's their own cup of tea. I believe in competence. Show me what you can do. Honestly speaking, when this whole process started, my candidate was Fashola. I was saying, how would they bring someone like Fashola out? I don't care which part of Nigeria you're from, whether you're Yoruba House. I don't look at things that way. Show me what you can do. And P2B has shown he will do a lot for Nigeria. So that's why I'm supporting P2B. And I encourage everyone to get their PVC. This is what I call political evolution. Things are evolving. When things evolve with the stability, I don't call it revolution. We're not revolting against anything. We're just evolving from the old to the young. From the old system, I call them regime. But in Nigeria, we don't have what they call administration. That's not administration. What we have in Nigeria is a regime, a cabal. Imagine someone telling you it's my turn. Turn for what? Is Nigeria your private property? Let's be real. Have we forgotten the history of Nigeria? Have we forgotten the Lekki toll? What happened at Lekki? I don't want to go into details about criticizing all the candidates. My job is to focus on my candidate, and it's pretty well clear. If you think I'm lying, go and listen to the video of Obaseki, what he said about what is going on. Until it happens, Nigerians will wake up and understand that things have changed. And we are not going to tolerate what. Let me ask you this. Just think about it. A candidate, spent $15 million to buy delegates. $15 million. And you were just an ordinary custom officer. That's why we know that was your profession. From there, you became the vice president. How did you come up with that $15 million? I'm sorry, $15 million to bribe delegates to be elected? Ben, let me explain this way. Excuse my emotion. I'm very emotional when I talk about these issues because it's very annoying sometimes.
No problem, sir.
Look at it this way. You spend $15 million to bribe delegates. You have people in the communities in Nigeria, in Lagos, Delta State, up north. Now, these delegates will collect bribe from you. Now, election comes in. you go to these communities and be asking them to vote for you for nothing. If you're going to give delegates $15 million to pick you as the nominee of your party, how much are you going to spend for the other electorate? How did you make that money? What is the accountability? It's a shame. Even one of the candidates even bought fellow candidates, those aspiring for the same position. He paid them off. Everybody now keep on falling off, stepping down. That's annoying. So why did you declare you're going to run for president? A candidate came and paid you off, bought you, you keep on stepping down. But guess what? Nigerians are stepping up this time around. We're not stepping down. Enough is enough.
Thank you very, very much for your insight. I know if I think I still have to bring you back to the show, then you can educate us more about why you are supporting Peter Obi, because I know you are one of my most respected uncles in United States, and I know you have been this straightforward, open and close, black and white man. But now let us look at some of the issues and probably some questions that are coming up online. To the viewers, please share this show, like it, share it. Now, I want you guys to drop your question for the speaker. He is here to pinch Peter Obi to tell us why we should vote for Peter Obi. And I know it's not everybody who is watching this show right now that are supporting Peter Obi. So please drop your question. The prof will help us answer that question. Now, I want to ask this, sir. While I have my last guest, somebody asked that none of these candidates are actually telling us their plan for Nigeria. Everybody is just like, vote for me, vote for me, vote for me. Can you tell us how you think Peter Obi can turn Nigeria around if elected the president?
Let me answer that question this way. Last week, Peter Obi traveled to Egypt. He didn't go to Germany. He didn't go to US. He didn't go to London. He went to Egypt. Why did he go to Egypt? To look how Egypt was able to provide electricity, to study what did they do we can emulate. It's called best practices. When somebody is doing something right, you can copy what they're doing and you learn from it. People were making fun of him. Oh, he's going to Egypt. I said, yes, it's a good idea. Now, electricity is very important in Nigeria. If you don't have light, investment will be limited. Businesses will be affected.
Right.
Light, electricity is a very important commodity in Nigeria. Some of us that live overseas, some of us are scared to travel because there's no light. Everywhere is generator. I pass my neighbor. It's not right. You go to many cities at 7 p.m., everywhere is dark. It does not make any sense. When you have stable electricity in a society, it will engineer economic growth. People will invest. The empowerment will be there. So, number one, Peter Obi will invest in the electric sector to make sure Nigeria.
I'm fine. We lost you there briefly. Welcome back, sir.
You see, when you're speaking the truth, that's what happens. So,
probably
they
one
are,
of
they are
your
watching.
friends
They're watching.
Okay, sir. I'm still waiting for anyone who wants to be turn around.
The electric sector about Peter Obi's trip to Egypt, and also Nigerians are very smart. They're very smart people. Once we have stable electricity, you're going to see how the economy is going to grow. Right now, Nigeria is a consuming nation. We're going to move away from being a consuming nation to a producing nation. That's what P2B stands for. I can guarantee you under P2B, this constant ASU strike, students staying at home for months without any education, it will stop. It does not make any sense that a 4-year program will take 7 years. Because lecturers are on strike. If you go to any university today in Nigeria, look at the facilities. I can promise you, when you come to the United States, ordinary elementary school has more facilities than what you see in Nigerian universities.
They will
And it's
never
a
even
shame.
go there.
Why all these politicians send their children overseas to study? It got to stop under Peter Obi. I would believe. But anyway, Peter Obi is a moving train. The train has left the station and nobody can stop it. And any youth, the question I have for Nigerians is this: are you better off today than you were 6, 7, 8, 9, or 10 years ago? If you are not better off, Peter Obi is your candidate. If you are a well-meaning Nigerian and you want Nigeria to succeed, Peter Obi is your candidate. But if you want the status quo, the same people that drove the car into a ditch to continue, good luck. But for me, those that drove this vehicle into a ditch, they are not the ones to drive it out of the ditch. We need a new driver. And that new driver is Peter Obi. It's our turn to take over Nigeria. Nigeria is not a private enterprise. Nigeria is not a family business. It's not a cabal entity. Nigeria belongs to all of us. The same quality of life your children are enjoying overseas, every Nigerian deserves the same quality of life. It does not make any sense. You live in luxury, but the population is poor. I always tell people this: to know if you're a good politician, it's very simple. When you leave office, just like Peter Obi left office many years ago, and this man becomes more popular than when he was in office, it tells you a lot about life. When you do the right thing while you are in office, people will remember what you did.